Hello everyone, I guys don't know if you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are here with a Spiritual Mage's Slayer guide for old school RuneScape and my endless adventure to make as many Slayer guides and just guides as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to leave a like. On top of that, plenty of links so you can check me out and support me down below in the description. I appreciate it greatly. But with that said, let's go ahead and get into the guide. So to start, should you kill Spiritual Mages? In my opinion, the answer is no. I'll start by saying that they are a profitable task in the sense that they drop Dragon Boots at a 1 in 128 rate, so you can get about 1 per task, maybe a little bit more. And so for that reason, you make a little bit of money. I just don't think it's worth it when you compare it to sort of how much money you have to spend, time to get there, and how slow the task is as well. So overall, I don't know, it's tough. I'd recommend you try it out, see if you like it or not, and then from there, go ahead and decide for yourself. For the requirements, you'll need 83 Slayer to be able to kill Spiritual Mages in the first place. Beyond that, 37 Prayer would be necessary to be able to protect from them. However, I'd recommend higher so that you can protect from all of the various monsters you'll see along the way. And then beyond that, 70s in your melee is necessary. However, at this point of Slayer, you probably have that. Spiritual Mages are weak to everything, so you can use whatever you'd like. In this video, I'll be talking about melee because that is the best style that people come here with, so that is where we are going to want to focus. Beyond that, Spiritual Mages surprisingly attack with a mage-based style, and their max hit is a 19, so we will be protecting from mage here rather than tanking any of the damage for that reason. Loot-wise, as far as what you can expect, they drop hard clues at a 1 in 128 rate, and along with that, at a 1 in 128 rate, they drop Dragon Boots as well. Overall, the average loot per kill is about 2.5k, a little bit more than that, but that's if you're picking up absolutely everything. So not too bad, but nothing extraordinary. For the gear setups here, we have 3 different setups down below, a low, medium, and high level setup. For all these setups, we'll be prioritizing prayer bonuses because like I mentioned earlier, we will be protecting mage while we are here, so you want to get the most bonus out of that if you can. Beyond that, Black Mask or a Slayer Helmet to be able to get that added DPS, and just a lot of good DPS features in the gear setups. All of the options are listed down below if you'd like to give it a better peek, but essentially just going for prayer and DPS. Also, another thing of note, all of the blessings that I have here are Zamorak based. That's because the lower level option as far as where to kill them at is in the Zami area, and I'd imagine that's where most people are going to go. If you do have 70 agility, you could swap this out for Saradomin, and you'll also need to bring a rope if this is your first time going to the Saradomin area. So up to you how you want to go about that, but because we are in the God Wars dungeon area, you're going to want to be cognizant of what types of God armor you're wearing. And then finally, for the 2 different ways to get here, the first that I'd recommend, highly recommend, is the Trollheim teleport. This can be used after you've completed Edgar's Ruse, and honestly, that's basically the only way I would say to get here. There is also the long walk that you can choose if you'd like. You don't start initially where that yellow X is, however, there's a long walk before that, and I'll show that more right now. So if you're not using the Trollheim teleport, you'll want to use the Games Necklace teleport. Basically, you'll teleport to the Birth Orb Games Room. Then from there, go ahead and run to the northwest and you'll find the troll area over here. You can take the long path or the shorter path to get up to this little crevice. If you take the shorter path, make sure to protect range when you go across that and climb up this little rock slide. Then once you're up here, you'll have some more rocks to climb on over, continue on through here and past the area where you killed the dad during the quest. Then after that, continue north through here. You'll find yourself in a little cave right here in this section. Just run around it. It's very simple. And finally, on the other side, you'll be introduced to the Trollheim area. Just a really long walk that you're going to have to make a lot if you continue to play the game, so you may as well just get it out of the way. If you Trollheim teleport, you'll be right up there. Just go down this agility obstacle and you will see where I am at. From there, I'm just going to run around the outside while I explain the inventory. So here I have a Dragon Dagger for a special attack, a Saradomin Cloak because I will be going to the Saradomin area, so I'd like to have that as well with my Zamorak Blessing. Essentially, depending on which one you're going to, if you're going to the Zamorak area, all you need is a Zamorakian item. If you're going to the Saradomin area, it'd be nice if you had both, but Saradomin's the only one that you necessarily need, so up to you on that if you want to bring 2 or 1 if you're going the Saradomin route. And then for the inventory, I have a teleport to and a teleport away, along with a rope for the first timers going to Saradomin. I also have a stamina potion for navigating down below. You don't really need that, but I'm going to be using it. Then I have 2 super scents right there, along with a lot of prayer potions, a few food just in case, and a holy wrench as well. From there though, once you get around the outside, just continue clockwise to the top of the area, and from there you'll see a boulder along with a small passageway that you can go through. crawl through the crack, and you'll be on the other side. Once you get into this God Wars dungeon area, the snow coming from the sky will be toxic and then will mess you up a little bit. So you'll be dealt 1 damage, your stamina will drain very slowly, and your run energy will be gone. So once you get up here by the wolves, go ahead and protect melee. Then from there, continue down towards the God Wars dungeon hole. If this is your first time here, you'll have to talk to the homie that's right outside, a little dead guard that's hanging out right there. But other than that, once you make your way on down, then go ahead and find your way to the northeast. If you're going the Zamorakian route, oh my goodness, yeah, you wanna go pretty quick. That's why I brought the extra food. Once you made it to the northeast side, then go ahead and cross the ice bridge right here. In doing so, you will actually lose all of your prayer points, so that's one thing to keep an eye out for. As expected, prayer points have drained, but still have a good amount of health, and obviously got a lot of prayer potions to be able to get all of that back. So here we have an example of someone killing them in the initial spot. This is where I used to kill them back in the day, and I do enjoy it. There's a nice 3 to 4 spawns right there in that small area. The other area where people like to kill the mages is over here by the entry point to the Zamorakian lair. Down here, again, there's a nice little cluster right there. As you can see, a couple spiritual mages right there, a couple more over here. Really, all you're going to have to do is protect mage, make sure you're boosted up, and then from there, just get to killing. There's really nothing too much that you're going to have to be on the eye out for. And from there, just bounce in between the different spawn points and go ahead and get your killing done. Apparently, I've never done that on this account yet. I have killed a ton of spiritual mages in the past. I've just realized at some point, like, it's probably not worth my time, especially when dragon boots are as cheap as they are. But again, it's not a bad task. It's pretty decent XP, and you do make a little bit of money. So if you're needing some cash, I can't fault you for doing it at all. And then if you want to kill the Saradomin wizards instead, the Zamorakian are to the northeast, the Saradomin are to the southeast, so go ahead and use your rope on this ledge if you haven't already. Then go ahead and climb down the rock, and from there you'll be in the Saradomin lair. Once you're down here, I would recommend then having on your Saradomin item at least, maybe even a Zamorakian as well. Beyond that, there will be some things that kind of draw the attention of the spiritual mages. That's why this area is nice. As you can see here, these two are attacking that werewolf. So you can attack these without having to pray magic, which is the nice part about the Saradomin area. Again, nice little quaint spot with 3 or 4 different spawn locations, so very similar to the others, and you can go ahead and pick and choose which one is appropriate for you from there. But very easy task, one that can also make you a little bit of profit if you're lucky as well. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the Slayer Guide. If you did, make sure to leave a like. On top of that, anything you'd like to let me or others know, would love to hear in a comment down below. And if you want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. And with that said, hopefully you have a wonderful day, and peace.